But second over here, and I wanted to show you a couple of things that I use in my kitchen to help me clean up. Now, you know how it is when doing the dishes. You add hot water, you add your this liquid of choice. My dish liquid of choice is Blue Dawn. This is non-concentrate, and it gets the job done. It has a lot of subs, and as you see from this part on the sticker, it also helps with wildlife. Mostly because it decreases. But another good thing for Blue Dawn is that if you wash your animals with it, like say a dog, a cat, a ferret, rodent of any kind, or basically anything that's furry, and that they're not allergic to it, Dawn helps get rid of fleas on the animal. But if you also use it with some water, and you spray it around in a bottle, connect to a hose, it also helps get rid of fleas in your yard, as well as larvae. Now, another thing I like to add to my dishwater to help me get on with the dishes, to help sanitize them, is this. This is Clorox Cleanup green bottle of bleach. I just spray like 20 sprays of bleach along with a tablespoon or so of Dawn, and it helps me with scalding hot water. Scalding hot water works the most, at least when it comes to my case. My hands are used to it. Mix the bleach with some Dawn, and not only helps degreases, but also sanitizes your dishes as you're doing so. Now, another thing you need to watch out for whenever you're doing dishes, or better when you clean up the kitchen, that whenever you have grease mess, that Dawn doesn't kill. Another thing that also helps is, surprisingly, Windex. Windex has ammonia in it. It helps get rid of some things like, say, kitchen grease. It can be used when sprayed and sat for a little while to help get rid of some really tough, hard-on grease, so you don't have to use this expensive kitchen cleaner, industrial size, that you need to dilute and you end up getting chemical burns. It's a mess. Now, another thing that I also use when you clean the kitchen is, hold on, I will use an example. See this kettle? See how it's all spotted, nasty and greasy? I haven't cleaned it in a day. What helps me get rid of all those nasty spots that Dawn and bleach don't kill. Oh, and another pro tip. Sorry. Don't use a scratcher when you're using certain things, like to clean up grease mess or Windex. You always have to use a rag, a sponge, and if need be, a scratcher. Anyway, back to topic. What I also use to get rid of some stuff, like hard-on grease that is on stuff like said kettle, I use baking soda. Mix some with water in a paste, and scrub it in with your fingers for a little while, like until it's gone. It normally ranges from 10 seconds up to 45 seconds, to almost a minute, depending on how bad the area is. Now, another good thing that baking soda is used for is, again, using the water baking soda method. It helps clean up grout. And another good thing for baking soda for cleaning is that you can pour some down the drain and add some white distilled vinegar. You know, like in science class, whenever you mix vinegar and baking soda, not baking powder, baking soda, bubbles and makes this some sort of chemical reaction that you can't explain. Well, that's what it does down whenever you use that down the drain. It helps declog it. but sometimes it doesn't do the job, and sometimes you gotta call a plumber, try and fish out whatever stuff you have that's in your sink or down your pipe, because sometimes it's not even just the kitchen sink, it's also the bathroom sink, the guest room sink, the drains, like say for the bathtub. Anything that's connected to a water pipe is going to eventually get clogged. So baking soda and white distilled vinegar works very well. Another good use for Windex, instead of just cleaning up your windows and getting rid of grease, it also has ammonia. It's also good for killing some insects. Since we have like tons of insects in the summer, it also helps. And that's what I wanted to show you guys for today. Let's take a rubber. Oh, another pro tip in the kitchen. If your dishes are scratched up and not supposed to look like that, cream of tartar, when rubbed in, helps get rid of the scratches and helps a lot when it comes to getting rid of the scratches and looking almost like new. And it doesn't work on glass. It works on your porcelains, china, just so long as something is not too bad. You don't have to toss it off because it looks bad. You can just continue to use it with cream of tartar, and you don't have to waste all money. And since I'm not big on using expensive cleaners, all the stuff is easy. This baking soda is not just used just for baking, it's also a cleaner, deodorizes. Another good deodorizer is, again, white distilled vinegar. I use it on my laundry whenever I forget about it for an hour or so. Or like towels or jeans. It deodorizes. It also helps get rid of mildew. And it helps a lot, especially whenever things tend to leak. But these are pro tips for cleaning. At least some of the things I use. Also, warning, if you are allergic to bleach, there's another alternative to using something else to clean, like with ammonia for one, or Lysol all-purpose cleaner, or scrubbing bubbles. There's many options out there, but this is what works for me. Also, another pro tip. Do not mix ammonia and bleach together. It causes a gas that is poisonous and will kill you if you're stuck in a room that's non-ventilated in it. But that's all I have for you today. Blood second rubber sign off. Blessed be, and bye.